Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is now out. Is it any good? Let's talk about it.
Where are you gonna run to? Not them with you.
Alright, to start this review, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I am not a big Five Nights at Freddy's fan. I may have played the game once many years ago, and then I watched the first movie. I thought that movie was decent. I liked it. I thought it was pretty fun at times, but I still thought it had a lot of weaknesses. It's not a great movie in my eyes, but I will say it is watchable. And then I went into the second movie with some really low expectations because that trailer I thought was really abysmal. I thought it just gave so much away. And then I left the cinemas from watching that second movie, and oh my god, I was left flabbergasted because that was just a pile of dog crap of a movie. I'm sorry for you Five Nights at Freddy's fans, but I just did not care for it at all. I really thought that they were going to up the ante in this one because they are getting a higher budget than the first one. So I thought that it was going to be, you know, much more risks were going to be taken. I thought it was going to be scarier, but none of that really happened. I thought the story was really weak this time, much weaker than the first movie. It kind of started at one point, and then the middle came, and then it ended, and I was like, wow, that's it for a plot? I really thought there was going to be more story in this movie. The beginning really didn't entice me that much. The beginning scene kind of sets it up with this girl, and she's at the Freddy's when it's first open, and then something bad happens, and I was like, that's kind of a disappointing setup in my eyes. And then the cast, you know, in their interviews, they're like, this is so much scarier. It's over the top, blood and gore. I heard fan reactions say, this is the bloodiest movie of the year. And I'm like, where is the blood? What kind of movie did you guys watch that I didn't watch? Because it's still a PG-13 movie, which I think is a mistake since the first movie. I think they should have been rated R because you can make so much more scarier scenes. And there's just no blood being shown, no gore. So I don't feel any scares from any of these kills that these animatronics are doing. And the jump scares in this movie aren't even that bad. I mean, one of them maybe got me a little bit, but all the other ones were just kind of lackluster, I'd say. So this is not even as scary as the first movie. And the first movie wasn't even that scary at all either. And I find it silly to look at these animatronics, these robots, and I'm supposed to be scared of them because they move at like a snail's pace. I do love the craftsmanship, the work that's being done on these animatronics. I mean, these are real animatronics that the crew made for this movie, but I'm still not scared of them. I mean, they move so slow. I don't know how the humans in these movies are scared of them. I don't know how they're not running for them. They're just kind of standing in one place, and then like Freddy or Chica kills someone, and I'm like, you could have ran. You had like 20 minutes to run away, but you didn't. I was like, what are these people doing? Kind of the only thing that makes this movie watchable is the cast, because they're at least doing a pretty decent job. I mean, Josh Hutcherson has always been a fan favorite of mine from, of course, The Hunger Games. Love those movies. I love his role in them, and he's still bringing a good performance here, and I'm liking that he's getting that paycheck. That's good of him. Some of the other people here were pretty good, were Elizabeth Leo, as always. McKenna Grace was pretty good, but her role is very small, I'd say. And then we had the Matthew Lillard coming back again, and his role is much smaller than I thought it was going to be, because I thought he was going to have a huge role in this one, but I guess I was wrong. His role is pretty small, but it's still fine, I'd say. So yeah, I'd say that this movie really isn't for me. It wasn't made for me. And if they do make a third one, I'm still going to watch it, but I'm going to go in with even lower expectations. I can't see how it gets worse than this. I mean, this movie had like an Avengers Endgame portal fan service sequence event that I wasn't expecting. There's like a sequence in the end where it literally turns into a fan service, straight up fan service. I was like, wow, good for the fans, but I could care less what I'm watching on screen right now. And another positive that I can give this movie is that thankfully it's not long. It's only an hour and 44 minutes. So if you and your friends want to go see this movie because you love Five Nights at Freddy's, or you want to go laugh at how bad this movie is, it's a pretty short movie. So you'll be in and out of there really quick. So Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is a disastrous sequel, but I think fans will still probably enjoy this one. The craftsmanship on the animatronics and the cast did a great job here, but I just felt like the sequel did not level up the way I wanted it to. The story is kind of lackluster, kind of confusing, and it's still just not scary at all. I think these movies should have been rated R because PG-13 makes them seem way too childish in my eyes. I'll probably still watch the third entry, but I just hope it's better than this. I'm going to give Five Nights at Freddy's a 3 out of 10. So that's going to be it for today's review. If you all did enjoy, leave a like on this video, as it is free to do so and it does help me out a lot. And if you want to see more videos from me, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell for notifications. And if you also saw Five Nights at Freddy's 2, leave your own thoughts down below in the comments. I'd love to discuss with you, but I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.